Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting out west in the American League, Shohei Ohtani turned in a great complete game effort, helping lead the Angels to the victory over Oakland 5-3. The Mariners bested the visiting Indians 4-3. The Houston Astros combined to give up
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. And Dan, D-Ro, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
The 0-2 home. Weak chopper up the line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Zach Cozart. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Angels nothing, A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Garrett Richards gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Digging in, Steve Lombardozzi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened. And they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit out towards second. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's Jed Lowry now. His past history with Richards. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approaching it.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lombardozzi stands at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Valbuena's got it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D'Lo. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First and second now, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted in the air out to left field. Upton's after it. 2 down. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Richards gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. And they can't run it down. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here. Leading off the inning, Luis Valbuena, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over the first. And he checks all the boxes.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Chapman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Standing in, Bruce Maxwell. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bounced weakly near the plate. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Left side. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. Here's the first pitch to him. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it one away. Striding into the box, Chris Davis looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something on the view.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
I have no problem with that pitch right there. He was definitely getting confident in the box. He had just gone deep his previous at bat. Maybe he started leaning out over the plate a little bit too much.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Simmons is calling for it. And that ends the inning. 1 hit.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Justin Upton now, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lombardozzi is there on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Zach Kozart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, 2 errors on the Angels line score so far. Popped him up. Chapman into shallow left, and that retires the side. In now, Dustin Fowler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Upton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher.
Into the box, Bruce Maxwell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Maxwell stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to... Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Leading off for the Angels.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Jed Lowry now. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up.
Ed Lowry.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Bounced to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he dives like he shot out of a cannon, but it works just as well as a foot does, and there's your first out. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Low for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the A's. Ready now for L.A. Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Fowler's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Matt Joyce. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order, but they're in front. Leading off the inning, Mike Trout, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
first pitch on its way to Upton. Line towards center field. Fowler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Designated hitter.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Oakland put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Andrew Triggs gets the win. Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Game number 3 of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Daniel Mengden gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse. Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty at strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, taken there by Lowry, and nothing will come of the 2-out double. Striding into the box, Franklin.
Leading up for the A's, second baseman, Franklin.
5-2 the final today. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Heaney earns his first win of the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark.